Here at Faith, we're committed to bringing people to Christ-centered service. We typically do that one person at a time. Faith has entered a covenant relationship with a new church in North Tulsa called Kingdom Fellowship United Methodist Church. What does that mean? Well, the details of that are being developed, but I am sure it's going to involve all of our prayers, our presence, our gifts, and our service. Does that sound familiar? So here we are in December, the end of 2020. It's been quite a year. Of course, the pandemic was and still is a big deal. But the other thing I remember are the riots and the violence that happened. And it didn't just happen somewhere else, it happened right here in Tulsa. And amidst all that violence, all I could think about were the images of the civil rights movements during the 60s. Well, how do I feel about that? I have a strong desire for equal justice for all races. I think this world would be a better, less violent place if we could accomplish that. I understand that most of these folks just want to be heard. They want to tell their story in hopes that it will fuel the fire of change. And when they feel like no one listens to them, that eventually erupts into violence. Through all of this, I've been very frustrated. Frustrated because I don't know what to do. I don't know how Ed Goodrich can help justice and community. And then this opportunity presented itself. Our connection with Kingdom Fellowship and the congregation it will serve will allow us to connect with those people. They will tell us their stories. They'll listen to our stories. And we will all have better understanding of each other. And that's how justice and community is advanced, isn't it? One person, one story at a time. This is an opportunity that each of us has to make a big difference. This church is run by Pastor Gwen. You're going to hear from her next week. Pastor Gwen doesn't even have the basics. She doesn't have church business cards. She needs pens and Post-its. Our Christmas Eve offering is going to go to Kingdom Fellowship to cover those basics. This is our first step to help establish a church and a connection that will not only bring an entire congregation to Christ-centered service, but to bring us all together to make Tulsa a better community. So on Christmas Eve, please remember to give generously. And if you have an opportunity to work with Kingdom Fellowship, take it.